Schools are closed and these girls should be at home with their families for the Christmas holidays. But if they go home, they risk being married off by their parents. Rose and Elizabeth, both 16 now, escaped marriage in 2008 and 2009. We've hidden their faces for their protection.
I went back home last year, but my father did not want to see me. He was so angry that I had shamed our family by not getting married to the man he had chosen for me.
If I go back home now, they'll marry me off. They still have not returned the cattle they took as dowry from me, so I'll stay here at least until I finish high school.
So they have to stay in a rescue center in Kilgoris, Western Kenya. Poverty and deep-rooted traditions have forced thousands of girls in parts of rural Kenya into early marriages. The problem is particularly persistent with pastoralist communities. Leah Lelisha is 20 years old. She was married off at 16 as a second wife. Now with 2 children, no education or even any skills, Leah feels hopeless.
When I got married, I was so young. I did not know how to manage a family. Life has been so hard for me. I regret I did not finish school.
There are laws that have criminalized underage marriages in Kenya, but the communities that still practice this culture now do it in secret, making it very difficult for these laws to be effective.
Having a framework
This man, Speaker of the Transmara County Assembly, one of the most affected regions, believes that communities must relate to the laws.
When there is proposals for enactment of laws that have direct public interest, there should be equally a public mobilization so that it is widely known that this law is meant to regulate all Kenyan communities at the same time.
And so he says they'll do things differently at the local government level, pass tough county laws and campaign heavily to make sure the locals understand those laws and why the tradition must end. In the meantime, many girls like Rose and Elizabeth must keep hiding in rescue centers, their only refuge. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Kilgoris, Western Kenya.